Hi guys, I know we're in a totally different setting, but we move. What I wanted to talk about today, I wanted to talk about the notion of weakness. So many times we're like, oh God, why did you create me like this? Or why do I do certain things like that? Or it might not even be something that you notice yourself. It might be something that other people may be saying like, why did you do that? Or why can't you do this? But I'm like, I think we need to also remember that what we deem as weakness, God can use as strength. For example, Moses in the Bible, Moses had a stutter, and God said to him, yeah, you need to go and speak. And yeah, Moses, you go and release the Israelites from Egypt. He was stuck there thinking, what am I supposed to do? Like, what is the meaning of this? Because you want me, the person that stutters. But God made a message, and God said that, and I think that we need to remember is that His glory is bigger than our weakness. In our weakness, God is made strong. Because the same way that Moses was stuttering before was the same way God was able to use him as a vessel, that he was able to free the Israelites out of Egypt. He was able to speak to Pharaoh. He was able to speak to the Israelites and to be able to say the 10 commandments, and it was written. So many things. So sometimes what we deem as weakness, or what we like, oh, I stutter, because he even said, God, why me? And so many times we ask God, or we say, why me? But sometimes that exact thing where you're saying, why me, you should be saying, thank you, God, or saying, God, I understand that what I deem as weakness, you're going to use for my strength. What I see as kind of like, oh God, how can I get through this? What's going to happen now? God, I can't speak. God will be able to, and you'll be able to say, even those people that knew you before, those people that laughed at you, or even the way that certain people you knew that they knew that was your insecurity, when God elevates you, they'll be able to see that, wow, like God never stops working. God will use you as a vessel. It doesn't matter what you see as a weakness, because where God is, God's strength will be. So don't despise your insecurities. Don't despise your vessels. Don't despise all those things where you feel like, oh, am I gonna, God, can you even use this? If God said that you're fearfully and wonderfully made, that He knows each and every single hair on your head, He knows. He said, before I formed you in your mother's womb, I knew you would be a prophet to the nations. You know what that means? That God means that God knew that all things, everything about us, He will use. So don't despise what you deem as a weakness. Don't despise what you deem as, oh, God, will you still be able to use me? Because the same way that God was able to use Moses is the same way that He will be able to use you. So brother and sister, what you deem as weakness, say, God, I know that you can change it for my strength, and that you will use me as a vessel.